So are Amiibos dead? Like, actually, are they dying? What's going on, everybody? It is the Mossy Jake back with another Nintendo video. So we got some news earlier on in the week, or I guess it was technically last week, but whatever, the days kind of fly by. And we got some news about how Nintendo Switch 2 will support Amiibos. And I'm happy about that. I think that's great. You know, I got my Amiibo collection back here. Got my my young Link right here, ladies and gentlemen. The hood fell down again, and that's just whatever. But I got my young Link right here. I don't show my weird fingers, bro. Put him right here. Got my young Link. He looking pretty legit. He looking pretty fire. I like these things. I mean, I feel like they were kind of just like a phase for a long time. Like everyone wanted them. Like, oh, we gotta get them. It's kind of a cool shelf thing to have in the back. You know, they're fun. They're cute. They're whatever. But I feel like they kind of died out just a little bit. You know, we had our Disney Infinity phase. You can't see it, but I have some down here. Oh yeah, you can see it a little bit. It's down there. The world went through a Disney Infinity phase and just like a collector's item phase where people just loved these things. They were insanely popular. But now that we're going into Switch 2, you know, it does make me happy that Nintendo will continue to support these. But will they continue to make more, or is this just kind of like a backwards compatible thing? Like, we'll only be able to use these on the Switch 1 games, because we do know that Nintendo Switch 2 will support Switch 1 games, so, you know, it makes sense that they would support these as well. But for Nintendo Switch 2, like, are we getting Amiibos? Will there be new Amiibos? You know, I was actually very surprised when we did not get an Amiibo for Echoes of Wisdom. I promise I played the game. This isn't open. You're probably like, he hasn't even opened this game. No, I played it. I have it downloaded and I have the physical copy. It's a whole topic. Okay, let's not get into that. But the point is, why didn't we get a Zelda Amiibo for this? Like, it would have sold well. I think it would. I mean, I know people aren't as crazy about them, but you know, scalpers are crazy about everything. But seriously, I feel like in my eyes, they are kind of dying out, and it's kind of making me sad. You know, I think this is kind of one of those things that could go down in history, that could last a very long time, where people could go to the store with their kids, and they could buy them, and then their kids could buy them, and they just like, it's a gold mine. You make these for every single game, at least one for every single game, and you've done it. Like, you've done it. I mean, I don't know how much it costs to make these things, but I feel like people buy them enough, at least. It's kind of like Pokemon cards. Like, people, like, those are still popular today. Now, obviously, Pokemon is in its own category, right? But not as many people talk about buying Pokemon cards, but they still sell really well. It may not be like a thing nowadays. It may not be like this big craze like it was in the 90s, but they still sell super well today. They make money off those cards. Like I said, I don't know how much it is to make these things. It could be a whole nother, completely different. It could be completely different, but it just makes sense to me. Like, why is Nintendo capitalizing on this? And that's kind of like the thing with Nintendo. Like, they always go with a craze. They always follow something, and then before you know it, it's just gone. Like, we had things in the past where it was like, oh, is this Nintendo's new thing? And then they never really used it. You know, kind of like with the VR system on the Switch Joy-Con, they had them on the back or on the bottom. And then before you know it, like, yeah, you're not using it. Like, there was like 2 games and then it's gone. And same with the Amiibos. Like, we had these, it was a craze, everyone loved them, everyone still loves them, and now it's kind of like, okay, wait. Are we done with this? Are you done, Nintendo? I don't know why I'm still holding this. Because they were a lot of fun to have on the shelf and just in general. Am I going crazy here? Let me know down below in the comments if I'm freaking out too much. And of course, make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys. Hey guys, if you liked that video, please watch another one. Maybe this one on the screen, you know, the one right there, right now. You seen it? You seen it? Okay. Because that's how the algorithm works, and that's how I get discovered and all, but I guess you do you, you know. That's just how life goes. We all just do what we please. Okay, I'm gonna go now.